Alright everybody, welcome to week 27 of the Nascar iRacing series and the first week of the fixed series that I'll be competing in. This is Chicagoland, and I can see already that I'm way out of my league. Look at some of the names we got in this race. Bussa, Luzza, Conti, Gilliland, Schoenberg, you know, all these guys way better than me, so I feel like I'm a bit, in over my head here. So, yeah, this is the first week I'll be running the fixed series. I'm going to be finishing out the season on the fixed side. I don't really have any real expectations for this race. I just want to finish because the last couple of weeks I haven't been able to finish any races. I just want to try and get through this with as few incidents as possible. I'm starting at the back of the pack, so I don't see a reason to really try and rush up to the front with so many good guys in this race that are starting in front of me. So a couple of things. The streaming thing is going to be put on hiatus for a while. I actually fucked up my open broadcast software settings, and now it doesn't work right at all. So we're back to this for now, at least until I figure out how to get OBS working again. Also, I made an upgrade to my G27 pedal set. I have this GTI progressive brake spring installed. It's very stiff, and it feels a lot more realistic. It feels more like a real race car's spring. Brake pedal, rather, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a very easy mod, very cheap, easy to do. Only took me about 30 minutes to
How's your temps look there under
get it all together, and testing didn't really have to do much of that. Alright, well, time to stop babbling and get this thing started. Here we go.
Alright, my man, pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag.
And already we got guys spinning their tires on the restart.
Outside. Clear.
Oh boy. Yeah, the last couple of weeks, I realize I've been wrecked on restarts for the most part, so we're just going to hang out back here for a while. Not in any real rush to try and get to the front. You know, I've been looking through all the open races. It's always been a theme that I've been wrecked on restarts. So, taking it easy, especially the last couple of weeks. Just got wrecked on 2 restarts that cost me a chance at finishing these things, so I'm just going to hang back here for a little while I get settled in. This is my first fixed race of the year, so it would make sense to just hang out in the back here for a while. Not really in a rush at all. I know I'm about mid-pack or so pace-wise, so I think I can pull a top 10 out of this as long as I keep the car clean. I'm not focusing on my line very well at all right now. Oh, there we go. And this is why I started at the back. That's alright. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more qualifying. It seems like when I'm up there, I'm in the hornet's nest, and I'm in the midst of the carnage, so This seems to work better for me, honestly. Let's see if anybody pits here. And decide what I want to do from there. Oh wait, pit road is still closed, okay. So, that wasn't very smart of me.
Pit road is open.
Car felt very tight in those opening laps, although I wasn't really focused on
Get behind the 30.
running my line very well because I was kind of by myself, and I'm still getting used to this GTI spring as well on the brake pedal, so that's making things a little more difficult than it should be. But we'll see who pits here and who doesn't. I'm thinking we're gonna pit here because we have no reason not to pit, seeing as we're already at the back. Oh man, that brake spring really makes a difference. When you're trying to get hard on the brakes there, I can definitely feel the difference. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen at least one more time tonight. This spring is just so stiff. Still getting used to it. I gotta brake a lot harder than I'm used to normally doing with the linear spring that comes standard with the G27. But we were already at the back anyway, so it's not like we really lost anything by making a mistake there. Alright, so we'll see you at the restart.
Here in the pits, guys. Let's make.
Well, we're ready to get going again after a nice quick caution. Yeah, just gonna continue what we were doing. Not trying too hard, just trying to get a feel for the car here. Haven't really run many laps yet, obviously. It's only lap 8. Here we go. Being wary of spinning the tires on the restart.
Inside. Still there. Still inside. You clear him. Work at the bottom. Inside. One only. Still there. Inside is clear.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just the car just got way too tight. Much tighter than I expected. Yeah, I can't believe how unbelievably tight this thing is. It doesn't suit me at all. I cannot stand tight cars. I can't drive them. I would much rather have a loose race car than a tight race car any day of the week. I just cannot do it. Got a bunch of guys using the apron. It'll probably only save you about a few hundredths of a second or so. God, did I pick the right steering ratio?
Get down here, quick.
Because it doesn't feel anything like it did in practice. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to running in traffic. We still got a long way to go, so I'm not too worried. I just gotta get used to the feeling here. I think I'll be okay once that happens. This seems to work better for me though, because it seems like I take a while to warm up before I really start like moving through the pack.
Check up.
Oh, wreck. I can't see it.
Check up. 5.
Okay. No caution apparently.
Wow.
And I checked up for no reason, so I'm like 2 seconds behind the pack now. Instead of 1. That's alright. I'm sure we'll get cautions sooner rather than later. God. Just incredibly, incredibly tight. I think I've got to back the corners up just a little bit to try and combat that tight feeling. This is another one of those mile-and-a-half tracks where you really need to, like, arc it through the corner. So, that's one thing I really need to work on, is getting better at these mile-and-a-half tracks. Yeah, I'm starting to find my groove now, but I was doing 26.2s consistently in practice, but, you know, it seems like once the race starts, I just need time to warm up, and I haven't quite found that yet. But it's still really early, so I'm sure I can find that speed somewhere. I'm not pushing as hard as I can, obviously. Still a long way left to go. And tire management is going to be big here if we stay on long green flag runs, but I'm going to need a caution to catch up to the fields at some point in the race. So I need to just focus on hitting my marks and not doing anything stupid right now. You know, relearning how to drive the car apparently, because I forgot in the last week. Seemingly. Hell, in the last day. I mean, I swear I'm faster than this typically, but I don't know. Chicagoland's a little weird. If you notice, the back straightaway is slightly curved. Not that it really affects how the track races, but it's there. It is there, so... You can get on the gas a little earlier in the middle of the corner, but it doesn't really make a big difference. I find it very hard to use all the track in turn 4. Hard to get up right next to that wall. It seems like for me, you're picking one or the other. You're picking to use the apex in the middle of the corner, or to get near the wall on the outside, on the exit of the corner, rather. Wow, I'm half a lap behind the leaders. That's not good. Yeah, I just don't have anything for those, like, really fast guys. So, everybody who thought I was good, you were wrong. These guys that are leading this race, they're the ones who are really, really good. They're at least a couple of tenths of a second faster than me per lap when I'm up to speed, let alone when I'm struggling. Probably more like half a second. Tire wear is starting to come into play now, and starting to catch back up to these guys a little bit. I like to aim for where this paint is starting to fade away on corner exit, to decide where the car needs to be through the corner, basically. Doesn't help you so much in 3 and 4, but definitely helps in 1 and 2.
Take it if you want to take the car third.
Well, they're coming back to me, so must be doing something right. Although they are battling fairly hard. Somewhat maintaining the gap to the leaders, as far as not getting lapped goes. Ugh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? I know better than that. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this long run. Some of these guys, though, I haven't really raced because they don't run open. So, you know, I'm gonna have to play it by ear somewhat and be a little conservative around names I'm not very familiar with, until I learn how to race them and how they like to race.
Outside. Clear.
Couldn't see where he was. Still can't really tell where he is.
Outside. Clear high. Outside, outside. Clear high, clear high.
I know I can get around him. But he decided to take it 3 wide for no reason. He's got to protect that 28th place spot, I'm sure.
I'll give it to you here on the back stretch there. So go high.
Outside. Still there.
Thank you, man.
Clear. Outside.
Trying to stay on the inside. It's a little difficult for me though. Definitely not very experienced here at Chicagoland, and it's showing. Right, let's see if we can do a crossover type move here. Ugh, that was stupid. Just caught a bit of the apron and, you know, lost control for a split second there. I'm sure we can try that again. And maybe succeed.
Working the outside. Still there. Door quarter clear. Outside. Clear.
Alright, finally we're going to be able to drive away from him. Because I know I'm faster than him. So we won't have to worry about him for a little while.
Outside. Still outside. Still there. Still out there.
He has front end damage, so I'm sure we'll be able to get around him soon. There we go. Although he might try a crossover-ish move if he can get a decent run.
Fucking turn 2.
I don't know why we gotta fight so hard for 27th place, but I guess that's how these guys want to race. Wow, we're more than halfway through a run already. Holy crap. Fixed racing in my mind is not usually well known for this. In my mind, it's well known for, well, being a wreck fest. So this is a pleasant surprise. Well, here we go. Where is he? Yeah. Well, looks like he rage quit there, and I was expecting the caution to come out, and no caution came out. And I got passed for it. Wonderful. Still got a long way to go, though. It's far from over. I'm sure we'll get a caution eventually. Typically on long runs like these, you'll get somebody who spins out coming out of pit road or onto pit road. That causes a caution. So I'm just waiting for that. Man, I can't believe that wasn't a caution. That definitely should have been a caution. He was spinning across the track for a long time.
outside. Still outside. Clear, clear.
So we're gonna try and stretch this run as long as we can.
No, you're good, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm trash.
You guys can save their tires, they're starting to come alive now.
It's not bad, it's just, I've been putting a whole run. I'm missing something.
16, I think I've been seeing you blink, so it might be messing me up.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I have been, though. It's totally out of my hands.
It was quiet for so long, and now everybody's speaking up.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Yep, tire management has started to play a role in this. I'm gonna pit at lap 55 here. Seems like once we get on runs like these, I'm actually about as fast as the leaders, but I just can't hot lap like them, you know. I'm never gonna be able to hot lap like them, most likely, but on a long run with proper tire management, I can keep up with them at least, or be relatively close to them at least.
Ready?
Yeah, the thing about going on the apron there, whatever you gain by taking that little shortcut there, you seem to lose by coming back up the banking.
Up in the infield.
So it's really kind of a wash, in my opinion, to be doing that.
15 pitting next time.
Oh god, I wasn't paying attention.
Fading this time.
Yeah, I might pit in a lap or two here. I don't want to be out of sequence in case of a caution.
16 coming in.
Alright, next time by. I've practiced green flag stops, and I think I can do this okay.
Hitting this lap, guys. Sorry about that, Ethan.
If it goes green to the end, it'll probably be one more stop to the end.
That's right, Ryan, get back down.
Leader pit road. Start spotting that entry to pit road, man. We're getting close.
23 pitting, 23 pitting. Alright. Nice and easy, conservative on a pit road. Because I'm still getting used to this brake pedal.
Hitting this time by, I guess.
4 tires and fuel. I like this pit stall, by the way. Got all that open space for the garage entry area right behind us. So that'll make things a little easier if we
Leaders
have
on pit
to
road.
pit under caution. Not a great stop, but I'll take it. Could have done a better job pulling into the stall, perhaps.
Hey team, make sure you let me know when you're...
Oh, the 3 cars on pit road.
Thanks, Mark.
See if we can beat the 22. No, we're not going to be able to do it.
Still inside. Clear, clear.
Ugh, why does that happen every time? Always gets super tight on the first lap or two. I think I got too used to driving on old tires, honestly, and Now I can't drive on new tires or something. Aero push certainly not helping here. Alright, we're gonna have to pull some sort of crossover type move here. Get around the 22. Oh god, I almost made the same mistake as I did last time when I was trying to pass him. Sheesh.
Leaders on pit road. Outside.
I'll give it to you in one.
Still there. Still there. Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
In case this cycles through, this might be the battle to be the lucky dog, so gotta do this all now.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
I was too busy mirror driving there and almost got loose. And I can't believe we've gone on a run so long.
Leader pit road.
Conti's catching us at an alarming rate. I need to just settle in and focus on turning good laps right now and hitting my marks. Because I'm not doing that at all right now. Really need a caution here to stay on the lead lap. It's too conservative early in this run, and it's costing me now. I feel like I'm starting to find my groove though. There we go. That's about the kind of laps we should be turning for about 10 laps on tires or so. Conti's still coming though. But I'm gonna have to try and fight him off to stay on the lead lap. Because I need to be the lucky dog, even if I get lapped. And we got a bit of a ways up to the 26 car, so an opportune caution could be very helpful in this situation. Terrible corner entry. hit some of those bumps up high and the car got very tight.
And just take it.
Still got a ways to go though.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, if there's no caution, I can't just roll over and let him by. You know, I need to do everything I can to stay on the lead lap here. So, you know, he doesn't get any special treatment just because he's the leader. I didn't mean to do that. I was too busy mirror driving. Screwed that up big time. Now I gotta fight William to stay on the lead lap. I mean, for the lucky dog spot.
Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Coming halfway in the race, also next lap.
Really need a caution here. Alright, main caution for debris. Line up single file.
Inside, Adam.
I mean, I like the fact that the race is nice and clean for the most part, but this is just, ugh. I don't want to be in this position on a long green flag run, one lap down and not in the lucky dog position. This is really looking bad. I'm not even catching William. I just realized I'm in my car number position. I don't know how Conti managed to pull away from everybody so easily. He's just one of those next level drivers. That's really all there is to it. I mean, you look at the guys he's racing, and he's like 5 seconds ahead of them, and it's no wonder he's achieved as much as he has on iRacing. Meanwhile, I'm just another also ran in this one. I'm thinking about self-spinning to cause a caution, because this is just so long, and man, it's very frustrating, honestly.
Sorry, Josh, I didn't mean to run up into you. It wouldn't stick.
Alright, it's stuck anyway.
Car's just so tight, and I can't drive it at all. This is why I don't like fixed racing, though. You know, the setup... They say it's about adapting to a setup, but... You know, I just can't do it. Sometimes the setup works good, and sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those weeks where it just doesn't work for me.
I don't mean to hold you up, James. I'll let you go since you guys are finished.
That's no big deal. Not sure how much faster I am anyway. Get that off.
You're chasing me down. No. Just trying to take it easy.
Yeah, not a lot of casualties in this race either. Only like a couple of guys have quit so far. We're already about halfway through this run, too. There's still a ways to go, though. There will probably be more cautions coming soon. I can't imagine it'll go green to the end. I just can't. I'd be very surprised if it went down like that. You know, after all that shit in the Open series, and I thought this was the problem series, and I might be proven wrong, you know.
No problem.
I might be proven wrong here.
Very good down there. Scary.
Unless it's just the setup, which happens to be very, very tight, and thus you can mat it off the corner without any real problems. I mean, if it's like really loose next week and then it's a caution fest, then I'll know that it was just a good setup. For fixed set racing anyway. You know, other than Conti, I'm really holding my own against, like, the fast guys. The other fast guys, anyway. I mean, like, I'm holding my ground against the 2-car and the 4-car, but Conti is just flying. And I was too conservative too early on. May end up short pitting here slightly. I'm thinking about stopping at lap 90 and just trying to get to the end from there. Either way, we're gonna have to take 2 cans of fuel either way from here. So might as well get the 4 tires. Let's see if we can pass this 26 car first.
Go.
Outside. Still there at your door. Quarter outside. Still there. You're clear, clear.
Alright.
Hitting.
I think we're gonna stop next time by. And then we'll see what we can do from there. We just gotta push hard to the end. "23 pitting, 23 pitting." Alright. Nice and easy, don't screw it up. The stop, that is. Wheel straight, foot on the brake. Trying to leapfrog some of these guys in a pit strategy. Oh, good stop. Sorry. 12.9, good stop. Better than normal for me.
Hitting out.
Hitting this lap, Steven. This time back.
Oh, man.
Bit loose on the apron there.
Good this time, Chris.
Leaders on pit road.
Good.
All right.
This time, Matthew. Simple.
We just got to push hard from here.
Where you guys going?
Can't believe we've gone like almost 90 laps without a caution. That's just incredible. You know, after the rough
Hey James, I'm hitting this
races
time
in the
down.
Open
Right behind.
Series,
I'm
this
hitting.
is just, wow. Sorry.
Fine.
Gotcha, man.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear low.
We're all good. But
Leader pit road.
gotta get everything I can out of it right now. I think that was a net code. I didn't feel my car touching him at all. Just a little close there, and 0x came out of it, but no big deal. Still far from the best lap I can do, but I guess it's better than all the other ones I've done so far, so I'll take it. Oops.
Thanks, man.
I'm hoping pit strategy will shuffle me up a few positions. No idea how this will play out though.
Leaders on pit road.
I'll get one of my laps back. Catching that 16 car slowly but surely. Ahead of William now, so I won't have to worry about him at least. Alright, that's for position right in front of us. So, gotta start pushing. Gotta keep pushing. Although he has slightly fresher tires, so he's going to pull away for a little bit at least, and if we're faster after about another 10 laps or so, we should get him, start to reel him back in at least. Really needed a caution earlier, but just didn't get it. Seems like whenever I don't need cautions, I get them all the time, and when I need one, I never get them. Just don't know.
Whatever, James.
I think I'm still only one lap down. Well, I got that at least, only one lap down.
Sorry about that.
I don't know where Conti is on the track though.
No problem.
Matt, when you get here, just call it, let me know.
Still outside. Clear.
I'm not that fast.
Yeah, I'm that slow, that's the problem.
I see the brake. Same here.
I'm pretty sure I'm lacing down turn one of long as time to go.
Just sitting on the pan, on the catch fence in turn 4. My bad, I'll be down in a second.
I'm just trying to push as hard as I can here.
I want to take a selfie on TV real quick.
Oh, could this be a caution? Nope.
You just saved it.
Damn.
Yeah, he did.
Could have used that. arrow push is not helping me at all right now. Struggling to find that clean air that I need right now. Oh.
Your arm starting to hurt, man? Pay attention.
Yeah, no kidding. Could use a caution about now. Well, it would probably be a wreck fest to the end, but still. Oh. Easy, Jake.
Outside.
Let Bruce start.
Still there.
Scratch it.
Still outside.
Oh, hell no.
Still there.
Trying to leave him a little bit of room on the outside.
Door outside. Clear. Working the top. Still there on your quarter outside. Still there. Still outside.
Shit, that was a bad idea. Like a really terrible idea.
Still outside.
Okay. If this 21 brings down cost, go ahead and close that one.
I'll talk shit about me and I won't wreck you, motherfucker.
Shit just got real, yo.
Bet you won't, Jake.
And he has a Filio Designs sponsored paint scheme. Shit, look how much the 24 caught up to us by me being stuck behind that guy. We were battling really hard there, and it shows in the relative box.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I've killed my tires, but it's pretty late. Pretty late in the going here, so I had to do it to get everything I could out of this. This is probably going to be about where we finish, honestly. Unless there's some weird fuel strategy nonsense at the end of the race, but I don't foresee it happening. Getting a little bit out of this 30 car, but not a ton.
I'm coming in to top off. I can't make it to the finish. Let him by.
I don't know how you'd run out on a run like this. It seems like you would be able to strategize your fuel stops very easily on a long run like this, but whatever. We have gone over 100 laps green. Just FYI. Can you believe that? Last time we did that was at Charlotte in the Coke 600. Getting tight. Not good. I think this is going to be about where we finish the race.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. 10 laps to go this time by.
He must have new tires or something. Because he was way slower than us when the restart took place. The 21 car, I mean. Were they playing some fuel strategy games? I have no idea, but
Inside.
that was odd.
Go inside. Clear on the bottom.
This isn't good. Letting the 24 catch up. I think second place can't quite make it on fuel. And he was backing up the corners a little bit, so not sure what that was about.
Take it.
Almost lost it.
Must be about 5 to go now. Yeah, we're not going to catch the 30 car. The best I can do is hold off the 24, and maybe there will be some fuel strategy gamesmanship that gets us a little higher position. I think that's what the 4 car is doing.
5 to go.
I have no idea where Conti is on the track. And I need to keep this 21 car as a buffer between me and William to protect what little I have.
Thanks for giving me a chance to run down the
Here we
lane
go.
there, Steven. 10-4. I realized you guys were racing me positions, so I didn't want to interfere.
Take it in 1 and 2.
Yep, 2 to go. Right here.
Coming to the white flag this time.
I'm just glad we actually had a track we had some decent green flag runs on.
can't believe we ran green for that long. Almost the entire race was green. I would have thought for sure we would have had more cautions, but wasn't meant to be. So this isn't going to be a very good finish at all. 19th. Not very happy about that, but I'm going to try this again on Sunday. And I'm going to try to race two races a week more often. So not too happy about 19th, but we'll try this again.
Great, everybody. Can't believe we had that much green flag racing.
Checker, right? That's 10-4.
That was fun, though.
Alright.
You won, County.
Nice to finish these races rather quickly, though, at least.
Good effort this weekend, guys.
So, sorry I couldn't do better for you guys there, but I really just needed to get some confidence back after the last few weeks by just finishing the race. You know, I haven't been able to do that since Atlanta, the first Atlanta race, and I needed to finish a race at least. So we'll try this again in a few nights, and hopefully that'll go a little better than this. So 19th, not a great finish, but this is the top split. We're racing guys that are in DWC, so I did the best I could. Wow, he had a 16-second lead on the field. But I did the best I could, and I gave it everything I had at the end. So, quite surprised we went on a run that long. Yeah. Clearly I need to work on my racecraft for these mile-and-a-half tracks, but that's what racing's all about. So we're going to try this again in a few days, and I guess I'll see you then. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.